Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at in the world today. Tuesday, August 26th. Welcome back to the My Mortgage Hound Daily Home of the Day. So the theme this week is first-time home buyers. And I was looking yesterday for a first-time home buyer new listing, and I found this awesome $2 million home. So we did that yesterday. So if you want to see a crazy house in Yakult, Washington, go check out yesterday's. But today we are doing it. We are doing the first-time home buyer. Let's dive right into it. Interest rates today. Flat from yesterday. The national average, according to Mortgage News Daily, 6.54 for a conforming 30-year fixed. A lot of first-time home buyers are going to end up right here in this FHA, 6.12. The threshold, the barrier, in my opinion, is 6%. If we can get past that 6% and we can stay in the fives for a few weeks, I think that'll be a very good indicator of what the rest of the year is going to look like. But for today, 6.12, that's close to a 8-9 month low, maybe a little bit longer than that. We saw this rate probably back in October of last year. So 6.12 is pretty good. Let's dive into our house here. We are going to 1414 Brandt Rd, number D30 in Vancouver, 98661. This home is in the Heights. 3 beds, 3 baths, 1,462 square feet, built in 1997. This is a townhome. Before we read the description, I just want to show you guys how I filter for the show, especially for first-time home buyers. I come down here to filters, and I want to see homes listed in the last 7 days, and then I scroll into our area. So that's how I look at homes for here, because I want to see the newest listings that are on the market in Southwest Washington, Portland Metro. Okay, so we're dealing with a townhome, 1,462 square feet. That's pretty good for a townhome. This home is listed by Jonathan. Centrally located townhouse in the Vancouver Heights. This townhouse is on a corner lot that features 3 beds, 2.5 baths, and a 1-car garage. The HOA, which is $387 a month, okay? The HOA takes care of the exterior maintenance on the building and all front yard landscaping for worry-free living. Brand new carpet and stainless steel appliances throughout. On the second floor, you'll find 3 spacious bedrooms and 2 full baths. The primary room has its own walk-in closet and walk-in shower. The patio outside has nice retaining walls for a garden. Home backs up to green space, just 17 minutes to PDX. So listed at $299. This is one of the lowest priced homes in Vancouver. Got a single car garage. We are on an end unit, which is nice. This big retaining wall right here. Okay, there's our new carpet, gas fireplace. Nice big windows. There is a lot of retaining wall outside. You could turn that into a nice garden and really make the picture out these windows look good, the view out the window. Okay, tile floor. Man, I would almost frame this above the fireplace. I'd almost frame that in and drywall all the way to the top, all the way to the ceiling, and then hang my TV on it. And if you're a first-time home buyer, you're going to be eager to do little projects like that, right? You're going to be excited to own your first home, so I think that would be a good project. Appears to be laminate flooring in the kitchen. Breakfast nook, back patio. Okay. The appliances are so new, they still have the blue film on them. Formica counters, that's another thing. You can come in and put new countertops in if you really wanted. Okay, we do have a utility room. So our washer and dryer aren't in a closet. That's pretty nice. Powder room. You know, and for a first-time home buyer, there's a lot you could do here to add resale value. You could either do it yourself or hire somebody to come in and paint all the doors in millwork white. Okay, here's our primary, walk-in closet. Primary bath. Bedroom number 2 has vaulted ceilings as well. Guest bath. Bedroom number 3. Kind of a nice dead end little row of townhomes. There's your floor plan. Okay, a couple things I like about this home is it's clean. And when you get down into the under 400,000 price range, you'll see a lot of times in the listing being sold as is, seller to make no repairs. This home looks very clean. In the Heights, there are currently 67 homes for sale. The Heights is interesting because if you look at a map of where this home is located, the Heights includes Evergreen Highway, which has a lot of $1 million plus homes. So there's a wide variety of price ranges in the Heights area. And you can see that here. These are for sale properties. The median list price is $499. So we are $200,000 under the median list price for the Heights. And then for homes that have gone pending, $465. And then for homes that have sold, $492 is your median sales price in the Heights. Okay, there are a lot of different ways for a first-time home buyer to come in here and buy this townhome, including Washington Bond, which gives you a grant, so you can really come in and zero down. You could do FHA, which is what we're going to look at here. So let's break this down. Purchase price $299,900. Makes our loan amount with 3.5% down. Okay, FHA requires 3.5% down. Would make our loan amount $292, $298. If that math doesn't make sense to you, good job this early in the morning, you caught a math problem, but I'll explain why on the next page. Interest rate, according to Mortgage News Daily, 6.12% on FHA. If we look at a breakdown of our payment, principal and interest, $1,775. Property taxes, $192. Homeowners insurance, $75 a month, roughly, for homeowners insurance. That's going to vary depending on your insurance company you choose and what coverages you elect. FHA does have 2 forms of mortgage insurance. Now, mortgage insurance does nothing for you other than it allows you to put less than 20% down. If a homeowner had a home with mortgage insurance and they defaulted, stopped making the payments and went into foreclosure, the mortgage insurance company is going to reimburse the lender a percentage of the balance. So it removes that level of risk to a lender to lend to somebody with such little collateral. Now there's 2 forms of mortgage insurance, and we'll go over the second on the next page. And then if we add those 4 numbers together, we get a total payment of $2,174 plus our $387 HOA, which is going to give us a total payment, including the homeowners association dues, of $2,561. If we go to our closing cost breakdown, here's our down payment. 3.5% will be $10,496. Closing costs are going to be around $36.91. This right here is the second form of mortgage insurance the FHA charges. It's an upfront funding fee. This gets wrapped into your loan amount. So you are not paying for this out of pocket. That's $28.94, which is why our loan amount is what it is. because we're financing that in. If we were putting 3.5% down, our loan to value ratio should read 96.5, but it reads 97.47 because we're adding that $2,894 to our loan amount. Prepaid taxes, insurance, and interest, $5,000. This covers several things. I'm not going to go into all of them this morning, but for planning purposes, this does include prorated interest for the month you close in. So for example, if we closed on September 25th, there'd be 5 days remaining in the month. Those 5 days would be collected here, and then our first payment would not be due until November 1st. We would not have an October payment. That is very good to know, especially if you're coming out of a lease, to know when your first payment is, and you will have a month without having to make a payment. In this example, we're asking the sellers to give us $86.91 towards our closing costs. That's going to cover all of our closing costs and prepaid items. You should be able to negotiate that no problem in today's market, which brings our cash to close to $10,496, which is exactly our down payment. So there you go. There is a great way to finance a home with FHA, and especially in this market, refinancing is never guaranteed, but there is a mass consensus that there's going to be an opportunity to refinance sometime in the next 18 to 36 months. You can refinance out of FHA, hopefully capture a lower rate, remove that mortgage insurance. There's a lot we could do. Hope this helped you out. We're going to do some more exciting homes tomorrow. I know today wasn't the most exciting, but to find a house, a townhouse for $299, it's pretty good. It's not going to last. I don't think that home will last through the weekend. All right, guys, enjoy your Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Like, subscribe, notify. See ya.